What's up guys, JBH here and welcome back to NBA 2K18. Today we're going up against the Cavs. Had two really bad losses to start the season, but we've worked some more on our shot timing and shot some range overnight, so we'll see if we can come up with something good today. Alright, let's get straight into it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, NBA fans. Ernie Johnson here with you again, and we've got Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, and we're all amped up for this early season game. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, after splitting their first two games of the season, tonight's game gives them a chance to get their record over the 500 mark and maybe get a little momentum on their side. You know, it seems, fellas, like every time LeBron takes the court, he has a chance to pass another career milestone. When it's all said and done, where do you think he ends up on the NBA's all-time scoring list, Shaq?
Well, it'll be very hard for him to make a run at the top two, Ernie. However, it's never a good idea to doubt LeBron because he's already passed me up in the scoring list, so you can't doubt the guy.
He's got that going for him. How about it,
you know, man, Ernie, I just think how long he plays. If he plays, 17, 18 years, he's going to be in the top two. But if he stops at about 15 and says, I just want to spend time with my kids, then I don't think so.
That does it for us for now. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one following a loss to the Bucks.
And really, you'd like to just see more from that inside game offensively. And that one, it didn't happen.
You know, it's not rocket science. When you're cold from the perimeter, you got to pound it inside and at least draw some fouls.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, LeBron James does not mind being a vocal leader. He said conflict was just part of the game for me growing up. I played outdoors, and if you didn't win, you might not play again for the rest of the day. Now I'm the leader of this team, and I expect nothing less than greatness out of all of us. I'm going to hold everyone accountable, including myself. Kevin?
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. Steve, how's basketball early in the season different from midway later on in the year, sir?
I think, one, everybody's healthy for the most part. Two, you're getting a chance to learn each other. Then midway, it starts to all shake out. I think your optimism is right there early. And then for some teams, they know, well, at the early of the season is not at the end. And those are the teams that get better and better throughout the year.
Alright, this is definitely going to be a tough game. I mean, you just have to look at their starting lineup to realize
and it's
that.
the Cavaliers to start out. Now the starting group for Orlando. The big men are Gordon and Vucevic. Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Gordon after Dwayne Wade's miss. Payton outside. Vucevic down low. It's up against Thompson. Good D by Thompson. On defense, Orlando. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
fatigue comes into play when games go into overtime, and you saw they just had no gas left in the tank in that loss.
Count that one.
Come
Thomas
on.
got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Cavs.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
Here's Isaac. Picked by Vucevic. Fournier for three. Thompson with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers now. Thomas kicks to Wade. Shoots over Vucevic. Wade missing again.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses
draw
are
them
not
forward.
designed to take away the mid-range
down
jumper,
tonight.
but he's given nothing away.
And the Cleveland Cavaliers unable to defend their 2016 title, Steve, but hungry to return to the NBA Finals once again.
You know, the pressure, Kevin, to capitalize on their window. LeBron James turning 33 this season. An aging supporting cast. It won't get any easier.
First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. So many things you could single out about the game of LeBron James, but Steve, his finishing is absolutely amazing.
I totally agree. A guy that can go both ways with both hands, not just a dunker. He has great touch around the rim, the ability to play through contact.
I mean, today
he
is
has
just going to be
collected
a
more
downright hot
and-ones over
game
his
because,
career
I mean,
than any of his contemporaries.
well,
This is his first free throw of the game.
Cavs and the Warriors, two best teams in the league right now.
Shooting 2.
It's like the Browns going up against the Patriots, or bloody Stoke going up against Manchester United.
Free throw good.
We'll do our best to
LeBron.
keep up.
And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
He's off on the second. And Smitty, that'd take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
Now LeBron following the three-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. LeBron kicks to Thomas. Back to James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Take that.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Payton outside. Pass to Fournier. Gordon a screen. Here's Isaac. 9 points last game. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. Launches a three. Great D that time from LeBron.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
Kept alive. Thompson. Vucevic with the block.
Yeah, and they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
Gordon with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. So they take
There
the
it
lead.
is.
That breaks their string of misses. Now 1 for 5. You can feel their sense of relief.
Wade outside. Love with the screen on Fournier. There's Thomas with the three. He's off on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and this game.
No, oh
off
my
a 4-game
God,
season
NBA, wrong
series
person.
between the two teams.
Looking forward to seeing these two
Complete
franchises
wrong.
square off in what should be a thrilling first game.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
The 10-footer off the left
Wow.
rim and out. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. The screen from Thompson. The dish to James. For 3. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by
We just
LeBron.
can't hit these
His
jump
coaches used
shots.
to
Like,
tell
I
him
mean,
not to
some of
shoot
them,
threes.
I understand
Those days
timing's
are
been a little
gone
bit off,
for
but the
Kevin
rest
Love.
of it.
And it'll be
Useless.
Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Every NBA player, Steve, believes in themselves, but some take it to the extreme. When they're on the run, when they're off and cold, they just kind of lose interest, it seems. Which players do you think have this irrational confidence, if you want to call it that?
I think J.R. Smith, every shot, any shot, anywhere he feels is going in, and he will still take shots. He has amnesia. He could be 0 for 10 and keep shooting the basketball. Jamal Crawford is another guy. Those guys, they keep firing. Damian Lillard, they will keep shooting because they feel the next shot is going in.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Crowder, he's checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for LeBron. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for Isaac. Simmons checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Peyton. Simmons against Korver.
I don't understand. I was in front of him when I picked the ball up.
Outside Rose.
Like, just drive to the rim. Come on.
Love outside. Smith in the posts. He's guarded by Ross. And they will call over the back on the play.
Take that back.
Yeah, good box out. Keeps him shielded off and then draws the over-the-back call.
Over eager to make a play. Got out of control. That's an unnecessary foul.
The Magic trail by 4. Augustine dishes to Simmons. The pass to Ross. Gordon a screen. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Cleveland leading by 4. Korver passes to Love. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, they got
Again,
that
our
one,
D's
but
not that
early
bad.
on, it's really been a
The
struggle
screen
for
vibrating. I
them
didn't
to
think you
secure
could
that
vibrate the
defensive
screen unless
backboard.
it was like a free throw.
Gordon with the screen for Augustine. Layup off the pick. And it's laid in by Gordon. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now here's Rose. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
Why?
So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. DJ Augustine picks one up.
And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
The free throw drops for Rose. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
Oh, are you shitting me?
Cleveland will take possession.
What the fuck?
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
24 seconds left to play in the first. It's a pick by Love. 6 to shoot. Rose kicks to Love. No good with the triple.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And that does it for the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it, and some guys don't.
Wait,
but he's
what?
a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And now the second quarter, just getting set to start.
Oh my God, this game's just
and
getting
taking a look
weirder.
at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
A huge fan of how they have rotated here defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the intensity.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Jay Crowder. Kyle Korver is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Nailed from three-point land.
And you see what makes
Speeds
Spade so
is
valuable.
definitely
His
an
ability
interesting
at that
addition.
position
I mean, as
to
a big
stretch
man.
the floor.
Love with the screen for Rose. Fires from 18. Bucket is good. Love's got 5.
See, we just can't compete with the jump shots. I mean,
no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Just sinking so much more than we would.
Gordon with the screen for Augustine. Shoots off the screen. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 2 points now in the basket from Gordon.
As I say
Excellent
that.
use of the screen there to free himself up and create space to make the open J.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. Korver gets a wide open look, and it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Augustine against Rose. Augustine dishes to Ross. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And sometimes it gets started with a hard foul from the other team or a whistle that you felt should have gone the other way. Anger can happen in the NBA. We see it. Emotions are high. It's a passionate game. Smitty, what was the angriest you ever got during a game? I know you competed because you were one of the best competitors I ever saw, but did it ever cross that line of becoming a little bit more gritty, a little bit more angrier?
It did, Kevin. I think one instance for sure. Game 7, Western Conference drove the basketball hard as I could, and was fouled by Shaq. They didn't call it. Being flat and laid out and the guys going up and down, we eventually lost that game. That was one I still haven't got over it, and when I see Shaq today, I might not do it, but I want to knock him upside his head because
Yeah, no,
he
don't
knew
do
it was
it
a
now.
foul, and I knew it was a foul, but it wasn't called.
He is one big man. He looks like he could play right now, as do you, which I think is great about ex-athletes and keeping in shape and staying that way. But Shaq certainly looks like he could play right now.
And I would be a 5 right now trying to guard him. That'll be interesting.
Little mismatch. Now here's Crowder, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. 5 on the clock. Here's James. It's deflected.
Oh! We got the big block on LeBron.
Fournier against Wade. And Fournier kicks to Ross. And
Oh,
stolen
what the
by
fuck?
LeBron.
Oh,
Here's Crowder. And so he earns a trip to
I just
the
hate
line.
how he gets a
Officials
huge
saw the
block on,
contact, and he'll shoot
LeBron,
two.
and then they get some fucking glitch. I'm trying to pass it, and the next thing I pass it inside it,
And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the
Hashtag
trade
2K
that brought him
yeah,
to
physics
Cleveland,
right there.
always seemed to
Fucking
be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston. But he's got some strength and length on that wing, also some toughness and depth.
Take a break. Take a break.
Wow.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Crowder.
And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Payton outside. Kicks to Fournier. Picked by Vucevic. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Fournier.
I feel like we should have had so many more buckets. Like
Ross against James. Pass to Crowder. Thompson sets the pick for Crowder. Just 4 to shoot. Fades. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall
Like
in that
I was
opening
like on
quarter, but
top
you
of
can
him.
just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Over Wade. Fournier's shot is off.
timing.
One could argue that's a good shot,
Still,
but
without that
maybe
much
not the
timing,
right
like-
shooter to take it.
Thomas against Payton. Thomas, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
No good from
Where's the
Ross.
foul?
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Cleveland leading by 4. Outside Thomas. Floats it up for James. And it's out of bounds.
Yes.
Last touch by Thomas. And a look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Cavaliers.
And they've pretty much ignored the corner 3 tonight. It's a useful shot to have. It really forces the D out wide and opens things up in the middle.
The Magic trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Vucevic kicks to Payton. 3-pointer.
Oh, the timing at. Far out. This is where we get slack. Keep trying to do these sports.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thomas dishes to James. Over Ross. Nice spin off the left rim and in. James has got 5.
At a time when everyone's obsessed with threes and dunks, LeBron showing off a strong in-between game.
The feed to Payton. They set the pick to the left wing. Here's Vucevic. And Thompson sends it back.
Oh, see, like, I just feel like I'm in front of him, so I just go.
Here's Vucevic. And
boy, go in, come on.
There, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Man.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Spates is checked in.
I mean, I think our D is actually pretty damn good. Like, they're sort of punching out to an early lead, mainly because, 1, we're not hitting our jump shots, and 2,
second free throw,
come on, how? That was like perfect.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a 2-time champion as a player with the Lakers.
See, like that, and then they pull off some crazy shots like
has
that.
Has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
Like, I mean, I understand that probably would have gone in real life.
Vucevic is screen on
crowded,
top.
you just think,
Payton
how?
passes to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. The drive by James, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
The aggressive mindset, LeBron putting it on the deck and drawing contact.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer.
Wow.
But LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. J.R. Smith's checked in for Thompson. Korver comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Rose in for Thomas. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Jonathan Simmons comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Payton. He hits the second from the line. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half.
All right.
Augustine against Rose. And Simmons kicks to Augustine.
I think that. Fuck's sake. Sink it.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. Augustine's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rose dishes to LeBron.
Fuck this. No way.
Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
It's just
Obviously,
so depressing when you time a block perfectly.
So difficult to defend. Can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
Pass to Isaac. And here is Spates. Over Love.
No.
And he can't bank that one in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I was just trying to get him to drive
lead
the rim.
standing at 6 points.
All right, that's
here at the end
halftime,
of the
down
quarter.
by
A look
6.
at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're
Staying
playing
with them a
today.
lot better than what I thought.
And now we'll
I mean,
send
this
it
is the
over
best
to
team
David
in the
Aldridge,
league,
who
pretty
is
much,
standing
in
by
my opinion.
courtside.
I love
David.
people may disagree with me, but
Thanks,
can't
Kevin.
deny
Here
they
with
are
Coach
definitely the
Tyronn
top
Lue.
2.
Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
So we're staying with them, okay.
Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. For the Cavaliers, Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Their shooting rhythm was off, under 40%. Some of that was shot selection, some of it was the defense stepping up. My guess is we'll see some significant changes as things get going in the second half. Increasing off-the-ball activity, making the extra pass, and trying to get better looks.
That's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get underway.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. And so in the game for the Magic, Payton and Fournier are the 1 and the 2. The big men are Gordon and Vucevic, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gordon. Good on the 3-point shot. Gordon's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Magic. Thomas with the ball. Now Payton defending. Thomas kicks to line. Good on the shot.
Wide open.
And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Now, Smitty, be honest. When you're watching these games on TV or in person, how much do you miss playing the game?
You know I do, Kevin. I've always had that in my bones. But I think as of now, the last 2 or 3 years, as a guy that can shoot the ball a little bit, I wonder and dream and pray if I could have got a chance to shoot 15, 18 threes. So I love it, but I know my time is over, but I would love to shoot that many threes.
Here's Thomas. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, Thomas passes to LeBron. It's deflected.
Oh, the big block.
You got to be careful
second time we
around
LeBron.
Isaac. His length is a problem for the opposition. He stifles shooters with that reach.
Again,
the Cavaliers leading by 3.
I didn't think it was going to be jump shot.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
That's just awesome position right there. Great basket to help add to the lead.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in.
No, wrong
Payton
person.
dishes to Gordon. Gordon with another miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The shot, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Pass to Isaac. Back to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Picked by Vucevic. Takes the 3.
Come on.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
I'll tell you, the defense dodging a bullet
they're giving
right
us so
there.
much room because they know we're not going to hit it.
Here's James. Vucevic.
Oh, come on.
And
There's 3 blocks, but we
James.
can't pick up the rebound.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
That's just...
Picked by Vucevic. Payton kicks to Gordon.
Surely.
The Magic again can't hit.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's
just,
still
I mean, I
really
can't
out
time
of
some of these any better than what I am. Just don't have the depth.
Payton against Thomas. LeBron James on the wing.
Should be able to hit those.
13 feet away. James with another miss.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
We can't hit from inside.
To the wing on the left. Dishes it to Vucevic. Pass to Isaac. Launches it. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Yes.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting.
I mean, if they're going to leave them wide open, then we need to get.
By
I guess we could just practice the timing until they eventually get
That's
them in.
his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jay Crowder comes in for Kevin Love. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Dwayne Wade. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Spates checked in for Aaron Gordon. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. Jonathan Simmons is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Peyton. Ross against LeBron. Hits it from three-point range. James has got 15 points.
My God, I'd be
We
lucky
talk
to do that
about
once in a
LeBron's
lifetime.
amazing versatility. That time showing confidence from deep.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Cleveland. Rose comes in for Thomas. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Augustine.
Oh, come on,
And the
DJ.
rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Augustine. And that one is off. And Cleveland the other way now. And for Rose in his free agency, he isn't, Greg, the same player he once was, but he can still run a team, and he can get you some points.
Again, it's the third and fourth quarter. They just run away from me, and I just can't keep up.
He can be a good mentor
missed like the last
to
5
upcoming guards
and
in
they
an
should have been
act
sunk
as
as
kind
well,
of
at
that
least
bridge,
one of
if you
them.
will, for a team, or that missing piece for a franchise looking to make a run.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
Agreed. Fundamentally, that's the issue. I mean, we took the last game to overtime, but it just, again, same thing. We just couldn't hit any of them. They run away with these layups, jump shots.
Here is the 2K leaderboard
Over
with the
way
list
too
of
much
last
traffic, in
season's
my
top
opinion, to be
three-point
able to
shooters.
sink it. Well,
Kyle
certainly
Korver
in
on
my
top.
And getting that spot at the top
In
of
my
the list was
position, I
such a
couldn't sink it.
huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
There's 1:47 left in the third quarter. Spates kicks to Vucevic. Can they get it? He lays it in.
There we go.
Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
I mean, it's just taken me a while to get used to 2K
Rose
physics
against
again. I mean,
Augustine.
they're just so different to like Madden and FIFA.
Outside Rose. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Augustine with it. Outside Simmons. He kicks it to Ross. Here's Vucevic. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Yeah, the big man.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. There's a minute left to play in the third. The Cavaliers leading by 7. The screen from Thompson. Rose. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Vucevic.
Rose very good of shifting speeds, glides to the hoop, and creates fouls.
For Cleveland, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And he makes the first.
Rose has really accepted the responsibility of being the leader of this team. They look to him to deliver night after night.
Rose hits them both.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Rose against Augustine. He dishes it to Simmons. It's stolen by Rose.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Crowder. Smith against Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc. Rose, no good. Now Augustine. Puts up a 3. Oh, throws the buzzer-beating dunk. And so it's Cleveland in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come
struggle
back
street
right
on
after
fucking
this.
NBA 2K right now.
Three quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Cleveland leading by 9. J.R. Smith out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Love in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here is Smith. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up.
Yes, that's
that
what we
is
need.
everything but the finish. This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for Simmons, and it's Peyton in for Augustine.
One shot, gentlemen.
So we're not out of this just yet. If we can sink this, get us within 6, you know, that's a good range.
On the free throw,
we
no
can't
good.
sink it, even though I perfect the timing.
And when you look
that's
at
our
Jay
season
Crowder,
right there.
he kind of bridges that gap between role player / star player. The numbers might not wow you, but his tough play at both ends of the court is extremely valuable.
Here's James. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
There's Gordon with the 3.
Yes.
Sinks the triple.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And Greg, wouldn't you agree? Crowder clearly one of the best in the NBA in defending.
Without question.
Come on.
I mean, this guy guards 3 positions every night. And the combination of strength, quick feet, and then the quick hands make him a problem.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thomas is checked in. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in for Terrence Ross. Orlando on D. trailing by 4. Good work there as it goes. And that's 17 points for LeBron.
And there's that signature burst. LeBron able to finish with a hand in his face.
They set the screen. Here's Payton. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's right, we'll keep on taking these fouls. That was sort of the game plan to get to begin with.
Two shots.
Come on, Alfred. Need these.
That's good from Payton.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Payton.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's LeBron. A look from Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Payton outside, feeds it to Fournier. Pass to Isaac for the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Trading threes. It's a little bit of that mano-a-mano right now.
You know, I can't lie. It's fun to watch. Gets the players going and the fans.
Now here's Wade. It's a pick by Love. Wade passes to Love. Kicks it out to LeBron. And
where's the
another
rebound?
3 for
Come
Cleveland.
on.
What you put out is what you
Can't
get
keep
back.
up with this scoring.
LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
Fournier against Wade for 3. Gordon. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Okay,
tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that
just
one.
Throw it out of
Reads the
bounds.
play, quick reaction,
Oh, wait.
almost comes
sorry,
up with that
I didn't even
steal.
realize. It looked like he just completely threw it. Sorry.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
Should have taken the shot.
He feeds it to Payton. Back to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier defenders.
Outer dishes to Thomas. Floats it up for James. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Crowder. And a switcher also for Orlando.
Got to keep him to a no score.
Vucevic checked in for Maurice Spates. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Clock at 4. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
And making it look completely effortless. LeBron using his immense talent to score at will.
Gordon with the screen for Payton. And stolen by Love.
I knew that was going to happen.
Cleveland moving it up. Wade with the ball. And it's Wade with the jam.
Good hands by Kevin Love. Then he quickly gets the ball up the court.
He called for the ball, so I passed it. So then
now a timeout called by Orlando.
It's just too much of a lag. You know, I can't
really
keep up with the freaking physics.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game.
This weekend.
We'll see if they decide to
got the
front
NASCAR
him,
Racing Series
bring a
in
quick
Kansas.
double,
Had a
or
win
maybe
there
even
earlier
both
on in the year,
to try to slow him down.
We can replicate our form there. Heading on to FIFA tomorrow, continuing on with the EFL Championship. With Reading FC taking on Sheffield United away from home, and then the big game on Madden with the Saints going up against the Packers. Packers don't have Aaron Rodgers this weekend in real life, so that's definitely a huge up for the Saints. But for us on Madden, we need to get a win that weekend, or this weekend. Got to try and get back level to 3-3. Because right now, even at 2 and 3, we're at the bottom of our division.
Player of the game,
I think at this point,
and it's been a terrific night for him.
Atlanta being
in terms of the
5-1,
scoreboard.
yeah,
They've run a bunch of sets for him,
spots, so
and he's continued to come
keep
through.
winning games.
Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that
connection gets. I never really understood how, like, you know, after all the shit that went down when he left Cleveland the first time, how he ever decided just to come back. And
now let's go to the sideline and catch up with
like,
our
how
Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team.
His jersey, all
he
that
is
sort of
not
stuff.
happy with the turnover.
Only for him to come
he
back
said,
and get
we
you a
have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Now here's Vucevic, and he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by LeBron. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland. The Magic have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Payton kicks to Gordon. There's a screen. Passes it to Vucevic. Over Thompson. And there are the Magic with another bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Thomas. Fournier against Wade. Out of hand on it. 1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gordon. It's stolen by Wade. LeBron outside. Vucevic with the block. James in the post.
I swear we have blocked LeBron. Like,
here's Gordon. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. No one near Payton as he lets it go.
Wow.
Line with his three.
Payton cannot shoot for shit.
LeBron passes to Thomas.
We've blocked LeBron, like, I swear, 8 times in this game.
And the pass to Love. Thomas with the ball.
Anything to take
now
away
Payton
from
defending. And the ball travels out of bounds.
Another
it was
block.
last touched by Payton.
That's about the only thing we can take away from this game is we've blocked about like
a platoon swap
11,
here for Cleveland.
12,
Orlando
13
also making
shots.
some changes. Biombo is checked in for Gordon.
After the game.
Jonathan Simmons comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Elfrid Payton.
Somehow, even with all those blocks, we're still down by 10 again, so...
Here's Rose. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose kicks to Fry. Here's the screen. Six to shoot.
Channing Frye be on the Magic.
Outside, Green. No good on the three. Vucevic dishes to Augustine. And it's off from three-point range. We see the Cavaliers get the win.
All right,
here.
there it is.
Some good moments throughout this one, but they have.
All right, so with that, another virtually
Yeah,
10-point loss.
I love the way
We're
they
going to go
executed
down
on
to
both
difficulty.
ends
That's
of the
3
floor,
consecutive losses by 10. So
under control for the vast majority of the game.
I feel like I maybe started out a little bit.
Was a misstep. They just
too
didn't
difficult.
allow it to
I don't know
fester,
why
and that's why they're going to walk away
to get a hold of
with the
this
win.
year's 2K than what I have
It's
with
time
other
now to
years.
go
So
courtside as we send you
I've been
over to
playing
David
All-Star
Aldridge from the
for the
sideline.
last couple
David,
of years
take
now.
it away.
Well, when I used to play 2K like 2 years ago, but
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you
can't seem to
satisfied
make
with
it happen
the team's performance
on 2K18.
tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
I mean, in my opinion, LeBron and Kevin Love killed us tonight. And what? There it is. Like 22 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Kevin Love with 10 points, 2 steals. I mean, look at that. 41% field goal percentage, 39% on for 3-pointers, 7 of 18. That's just not good enough. Free throws were, we should be hitting at least 80%. So, yeah, I mean, points in the paint. Look, we just couldn't get him. I mean, look, we had 8 blocks. That's about the only thing we can take away from it. But unfortunately, those blocks just led to scores most of the time. Yeah, we couldn't get the ball back. 9 turnovers. So we got a long way to go. But they did have it out to 11, and we got it back to within 4. So I mean, we had moments of brilliance, but we just couldn't keep it up to their level. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. Definitely stay tuned for more content over the weekend. Plenty of sport and racing left to come. So until then, I'll catch you guys later.